but it's energy flow. In this case, electrochemical. So now you and I have a relationship with each other that's starting. And how is our relationship being formed? Because we just defined the brain, believe it or not. The brain is the embodied mechanism of energy flow. That's really what it does. What's a relationship? Well, what's happening between me and you? Energy flow. What are we doing with it? Sharing it. I'm looking at your faces. I'm imagining those people out there. You're hearing me. All that stuff is energy flow, right? So it's a sharing. A relationship is a sharing of energy flow. Flow is just something that changes over time. So if we just went and it didn't change, it wouldn't be exactly much. So it's energy flow. Now what if I go Now that makes something different. If I go versus if I say relationships are the sharing of energy flow, there was something different between that and saying and relationships are sharing energy flow. What's the difference? Meaning. So some energy has meaning that it's symbolic for something other than itself. So if I say, what's your main architectural feature in Minneapolis? Do you have one?
It used to be the IDS pronounced the Mall of America.
I don't want to say, I'm not going to say the Mall of America. All right, let's just go with the Golden Gate Bridge. Sorry, I'll pull a California thing on you. So if I say Golden Gate Bridge, how many of you just had an experience? Now, what happened? You saw the Golden Gate Bridge, right? Now, in here, though, Golden Gate Bridge, how did I get that to you? Energy, sound energy. So like that's also sound. But some sound has information. Information is when energy swirls have symbolic meaning. They stand for something other than themselves. So how many of you speak Greek? So even if I say a word, glikanara, it's Greek to you. I mean, literally, it's Greek to you. Because you don't speak Greek, so you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you did, you'd be very excited. But I'm not going to tell you anything about it. So glikanara has a lot of meaning for me, believe me. But for you, nothing. So like a kid in a school who can't extract information from energy has a learning difficulty. That basically defines learning difficulties.